Hi, I'm Claire and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Also, welcome to 2011. Hi, I'm Claire and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm an Irish YouTuber living in Ireland. If you do know me, thanks for coming back. Depop was started in 2011 and probably reached its peak popularity 2016. Although I googled when Depop was at its popularity, and apparently in 2017 it got a massive round of funding and they were expecting to get 15 million users in the next 3 years. So maybe it's not too late to set up a Depop shop. We'll find out, I guess. First of all, this does not mean I will not be donating clothes. I will continue to donate clothes to charity shops and to the clothes banks that are located in various car parks of different Tesco's around the country. We're real strangers here. There's a couple of reasons that I want to set up a Depop shop. First of all, I have some really nice pieces that I feel wouldn't make sense being put in the clothes bins, like my Deb's dress, prom if you're in America, wedding dresses, etc. I also have some really nice pieces like brand name clothes that I have just bought and never worn. I also kind of wanted to do this because I have a lot of technology stuff that I love to sell on. There's lots of things that I've picked up over the years that I now no longer need. So for example, I have a full podcasting setup for my house. I understand that eBay is probably the better way to go about that, or even Facebook selling groups, but I'm sort of a social media gal, and Depop just has that social media aspect to it, and I just want to be cool. Depop just feels that little bit more accessible to me because it's like a social media network. Don't ask me why, it's marketing. I am a marketer's wet dream. I fall for everything. The Depop's going to be really my style, so expect a lot of sequins. I want to be very clear that I'm not intending to use my Depop to sell anything that has been gifted to me for free, because I know there's some Irish influencers got in trouble for that a few years back. I'm not going to say I will never sell anything on Depop that has been gifted to me, because I think that if I got something really cool, maybe I could sell it on Depop and donate the proceeds to charity. So I want to take you through the process of setting up a Depop shop. I have a Depop account. I've had one for years. I set it up years ago, never used it. I hate that I'm a late adopter, but I am. So I want to take you through the process of setting up the Depop shop. I'm going to show you some of the pieces I have. I'm going to show you me taking pictures of them and uploading them onto my Depop. Is that all I need to tell you about? Oh yes, a note that this is not a merch store. My merch shop will still be on Teespring. My merch is available on Teespring. However, bits here and there of old merch designs might worm their way into my Depop shop, because I actually buy a lot of merch from both myself and other YouTubers for research. And not because I just love merch. Listen, you can't sell a product you haven't tried. Am I wrong? Bits of my merch and other YouTubers' merch might make their way into my Depop shop, but be assured that when you buy it from my Depop shop, it has been worn by me. And it could be very worn by me. So if you want new merch, Teespring is what you're looking for. Speaking of which, I added a few new merch designs. I added Get Up the Yard and Sure Listen, Sure Look, Here We Are Now. Because I own that phrase, I made it up. I absolutely didn't steal it from popular culture in Ireland. Before I show you the wider room, I moved my YouTubing room from the box room, the tiniest room in the house, to the spare bedroom. Now, I don't know how I managed to convince my husband that that was what we needed to do, but I did, and I did it, and I'm very excited. There is so much room for activities. However, it looks like shit right now. My whole house is upside down. I don't want to talk about it, okay? So just before I show you the rest of the room, zip it. This is what we're working with, right? Light, Wish background from my Wish video. Tripod, camera. The size of this room, it's actually unreal. This is my new room. So this is all the mess I was talking about. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I have a box here full of stuff ready to photograph. Look, sequins. I told you it's going to be sequiny. I have a 50mm tight lens in this now, so hopefully it looks class. Oh, that's pretty good. Doesn't look like shite anyway. I need a dress hanger for that. Or do I? No, I don't. I can actually leave the hanger in a shot and everything. Everything's coming up, Clisare. Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. This is Something I bought from everything5pounds.com and never wore it. Tags are still on it. So I'll be selling that for next to nothing. It's like this long trainy thing, and it's got a pair of shorts in it, and I've just never got the use out of it. So why not pass it on? And I don't really think anyone's going to be buying this thing in a charity shop in Rathmines. It's strapless. I don't wear strapless anymore. It's a graduation dress, so I don't need it anymore. And it's got this V in the back with a like Halloweeny, golden glittery lace. The reason for that was because my graduation was on Halloween, but it has made the dress incredibly specific and very difficult to donate. So do you know what? There might be a witch out there, or someone who wants a Halloween costume, or someone else who has a very specific graduation on Halloween that might like to wear this dress. So we'll give it a go. There's every chance this Depop won't be worth my time. Like the amount of time it takes to photograph and post and send might just not be worth it. In which case, that's fine. This is an experiment. We're in it together. This is a Minnesota Timberwolves jumper that is in perfect condition. I bought this because I play for Dublin Tag Rugby, and at the time they had the same wolf on the kit, but now a uniform for the Americans. But now they've changed their logo, so this is no longer relevant to me. And the reason that I'm selling it is because it's in perfect condition. I've barely worn it. Here's an example of some old merch I'm going to sell off. People actually really liked this design, but I'm not mad personally about the feel of this hoodie because it's a polyester hoodie. So I took it down. But look, if you want to get one covered in dog hair, here's your chance. Stop being good, I'm a bad bitch. This is a jacket that I got for a Halloween outfit. I was dressed up as Jack Skellington, but I don't have any plans to do that costume again, so therefore I have no use for that jacket. But I also don't think that donating it to a charity shop would be any use. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I recently found out that if they can't sell stuff in a charity shop, that it ends up in landfill anyway, which is the whole reason you donate the stuff, so it doesn't end up in landfill. So a gym and coffee hoodie. Nothing against this brand, I just never wear this colourway. So this dress I haven't worn in years because my style used to be much tighter than it is now. The older I get, the more loose I like my clothes. This I wore to host the Blogger Awards with Dara Doyle years ago. As I take photos of these things and I look in the camera and I'm like, oh my God, that's a good photo. I'm like, ooh, should I keep it? Expect this to be a long and arduous process for the bar staff. Right, so I want to take a photograph with me with all the clothes on top of me. By the way, everything sold in the shop will be clean and ironed and all that jazz. Although I would say to wash it when you get it. Like it is coronavirus times. I will have to touch it to put it in the bag. Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. Okay. I'm tired now. I'm so tired now. Hello, this is day 2. Excuse my hair, I crimped it and then brushed it, which I probably shouldn't have done, and then put it up in a ponytail. It looked alright in the mirror, looks a bit shit on this. Anyway, I checked last night and you can upload stuff on Depop desktop, which is amazing. Obviously love social media, but Jesus Christ, sometimes it's so much easier to work from desktop. Oh, my hair is so bad, it's so bad. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Depop. So sell, add photo. That picture. Describe your item with information about the brand, condition, colour and style. What are those jackets called? Bomber jacket. I'm so bad at this. I should be recording the screen. I wouldn't quite say it's outerwear, I'll go with tops. Bomber jackets, okay. It is outerwear. No, it's not vintage, sorry, it's pre-loved. Age, modern. Style, party, that's definitely party. Location, Dublin. Domestic shipping, I don't know how much shipping is going to be. I'll say £5. Why is it in pounds? Post and add another. Another! So I don't actually know how much shipping is, so I'm guessing. Okay, I have 3 items listed, and one thing I will say about this is that I need to take square photos instead of portrait photos because it kind of cuts the top of the image out of it. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so I have 3 things listed, and I'm going to get listing the rest of them. And I have 52 followers already. I don't know how. So that's the initial process of setting up my Depop shop. There's a couple of items on there live now if you want to go check them out. Link is down in the description. And I'm sure I'll pin a comment as well, sure, why not? And sure, if you're not interested, I'll update you in a few months as to how it went. Did anyone buy anything? Did I get bored of it? Did I make any money? I made a Depop shop and made X.